Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. Grandpa's not a financial planner, and if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, Grandpa will ring the bell. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so what are we going to talk about here in Tesla? We really had fun today. Well, at least Grandpa did. I think everybody did real well today. Let's see. We're going to go through divergence. We had divergence. We're going to talk about the dominant trend. We got a mess going there. We're going to talk about the upside. We're going to talk about the downside. And we're going to talk about the fair opening price for Monday. I nailed it again this morning several times, once at 8 a.m. So Grandpa at least got that right. And we're going to talk about the fair closing price for all next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think you're going to find this interesting. And, Grandpa got a lot closer today. I was only off by about $5 on that closing price today. The other day I was off by $18. So I mean, you got to admit, Grandpa's getting better. But I calculate what's fair, and that's all I can say about that. Golden Cross, Robotaxi, Tesla earnings coming up on 10/16. Tesla earnings, Robotaxi on the 10th. I believe that's Thursday. Okay, so Grandpa better get at it here. Okay, Tesla had a high today of 250.96. We had a low of 244.58, and we closed at 250.08, and it's within 10 cents of that right now after hours. It's about 12 minutes to the 8 p.m. Eastern Time close. From high to low today, we had a movement of $6.34. Actually, she ran pretty tight today. She ran pretty tight during the regular hours from 9:30 to 4. She ran pretty tight. I anticipated, I was hoping it would be between 7 and 10. I thought it was going to be, but it was, like I say, the movement was tight today. Okay, so divergence. And yes, we do got divergence. Ooh. 6 million more shares were sold today in Tesla, bought and sold on higher prices. 86 million in total. The average for Tesla is approximately 90.5. So not bad volume, not great. Pretty average, really. And that's considered a good thing. Okay. We had data come out at 8:30 this morning. Data. That's when she really took off, when that data came out. And let's see what hourly earnings for people rose. The hourly earnings that came out. Unemployment dropped. That was considered good. Non-farm payrolls rose. So this good data just reaffirmed that we're only going to get a 25 basis point cut in November, which is a good part of what made us drop yesterday. And then also that strike that Jeff keeps telling me about over on the East Coast came to an end. So that really was good news for our economy. 50% of our stuff we get shipped over from overseas comes through that port over there. I'm going to talk about this W here quick before I do the dominant trend. This is the 5-minute chart, and Treasonous Trucker wanted to know if this W was a good thing, and he knows it is. He's being a little facetious with Grandpa, because I know he knows. He's up. What did he say? He was up $35,000 in approximately 3 weeks since he started. And what does he do? Well, he listens to Grandpa. Why? I think Grandpa should listen to Grandpa. Because I didn't make 35,000 in the last 3 weeks. But I might in the next 3 weeks if I start listening to Grandpa. Yeah, he's up over 35,000 now. So he's just been doing tremendous. All that being said, this W in 5-minute is bullish. It is absolutely bullish, and you're not going to see it only today, but it's a bullish sign for your future. And we are continuing in a golden cross also. We're still in a golden cross, and I'd be really surprised if we lose that golden cross on Monday. I do not think we're going to. I think this golden cross is going to run us for a ways, people, and we'll talk more about that on Monday. And I will come back on Sunday afternoon, just do a brief update in case there's any crazy news or whatever that comes out in between now and Monday. Okay, so dominant trend. Let's figure out this dominant trend. Oh man, we lost the dominant trend yesterday. Now Grandpa's lost daily candles. Here it is, right here. Oh, now this W here isn't done playing out yet. We're still, Grandpa thinks we're still going up on this W, very likely to 271 up here, okay? In our future, our near future, I think we're going to bounce off that 271 at a minimum. So this W is a little more important, and you'll see this W will still be here on Monday. These candles here only form from, this is still the daily, I just made it bigger so you can see it. These candles only form from 9:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. The daily, the weekly, and the monthly. Other candles, they form from 7 a.m. Eastern until 8 p.m. Eastern. The 4-hour down to the 1-minute candles. Okay, so this is the indecision candle. And yesterday I said right here, this is looking like it's a sell signal. However, I'm undecided because we are surrounded by undecideds. And back over here, when we had similar, it just give us a red candle and off we went. And I'm undecided. I just don't know. I don't honestly know. I can read candles, but I just don't have the answer. Until Monday, I think I'll have the answer, okay? By Monday afternoon. Keep in mind, people, you're playing against a supercomputer. And I'm going to tell you a secret you might not believe this. That supercomputer is smarter than Grandpa. It's self-learning, um, and it's designed to take your money and Grandpa's money. So you need to respect who we're playing against. Okay, that is a fact. I will show you some good news here, though. The 4 hour is nothing but a buy signal. It's a strong signal. This bus isn't done going up yet, okay? So, okay, enough about the dominant trend. Um, I just can't tell you what the dominant trend is at this time. I've changed my mind about it being that we've lost it. The dominant trend has been up. And I think we still might be in the up, but I just don't know. Okay, on the upside, 253.45. Okay, we got you're going to hit some resistance at that 253.45. You're well, truthfully. Well, that's basically it. 253.45, and of course you've got 256.75 area. The 257 really. You're going to find some resistance, and then the 265. 269, 271. That's what you're. Now, if we get a break of the top trend line at 261.82, you know, you can expect this thing to possibly take off on us. Um, just saying. Okay, on the downside, we got support at 248.20. Okay, 248.20, and that's not far below where we're at. And I think it's pretty strong support. Down below that, you got 245. I could be dead wrong, but I think you might want to be buying at that somewhere between 245, 247 on Monday. Don't go all in. Don't go crazy. Save some bullets for 239. Because 239 is your other support. And then down on the bottom edge right now, down at 230.40, you'll find support. And one thing with Tesla, you can always expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Okay, here's where Grandpa shines, and that's on the fair opening price. I'm batting 90+% on my opening calls. 248.50 for Monday. $248.50 is the fair opening price calculated by Grandpa. And I calculated, and then I recalculated just to make sure I was calculating right. And I came up with 248.50 for Monday as the fair opening price. So take it for what it is. I keep telling Jeff, quit trading my opening price, because as soon as he finds out, he ain't gonna find out in time this time. Usually I do my live stream about 6:30, but I was taking a nap because I went and mowed the church lawn. Got that, boy, it looks nice. I enjoyed every minute, but then I ended up taking a nap, and I overslept. So. Okay, so let's do the fair closing prices for next week. Grandpa calculates what's fair. What is fair not necessarily what you may get, okay, but I calculate what would be fair in Tesla. Where it should where it should close on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so Monday, the 7th. Grandpa says the fair closing price will be $251.50. And like I say, I'm batting just about zero on picking out my fair closing prices. However, I'm getting closer, and Grandpa will pull out of this slump. Picking the closing price is extremely difficult, and it's not that I'm picking it, I'm calculating it. Okay, based on what I see in the high, the low, the close, the previous day, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so on Tuesday the 8th, 253.50, $2 more than Monday. 253.50 is what I expect on Tuesday. On Wednesday, fair opening price is $253. On Thursday, oh boy, 10/10, robo-taxi day. I'm expecting a close of $256.75. That don't mean it can't run up into the 260 range, you know, with a WICK and come back down and close at 256.75. Okay, so Friday, the day after robo-taxi, and I found this interesting when I was doing my calculations. 260.70, $260.70. And that's Friday. And even going out into the following Monday, if I run my calculations out, we're looking bullish. I think we may run in the following week in, that 255, 265, 270 range. I think we're going to see 271. When we get there, be real careful. When you're up at the top of the range, you want to start thinking, when presented with an opportunity to go short with the candles, you might want to take some of those opportunities once we get up there. Until then, Grandpa's all uphill pretty much. Okay, so Golden Cross, we got Robotaxi the 10th. Tesla earnings are coming out on the 16th. I'm not thinking that, Grandpa don't know, but I'm not overly optimistic about it, about their earnings report. But you never know about Tesla. They generate a lot of money from those energy deals there, them big, I can't even think right here anymore. So remember, you're playing against a supercomputer. Oh, blinking. They were goofing around this morning and even a little bit throughout the day, blinking, shorting up at 294 area. And I caught them after hours here doing some shorting at 295. And it tends to pull it towards it. But they weren't messing around. They were doing 1,000 shares at a time, but they were doing just maybe one hit per minute, or one hit every 5 minutes. Pretty slow after hours, So yeah, we had good news come out today. Everything is bright and shiny, so. I just had a great time. Pastor Dan and his wife went home. He talked on my last live stream a couple times, said a prayer for you guys and gals, And he did that before he left. And so if you listen to the live stream, you could hear Pastor Dan praying for you. I thought it was pretty nice of them. We just had a super good time visiting, and it was. Well, he just lost his dad here recently, and so it's been a tough time. And any time you're a pastor, it's a tough time. That's a fact. Um, it's be good to your pastor. That's all I can tell you. They need all the encouragement they can get. That's a fact. Okay, so I'm going to see you on Sunday afternoon briefly for a little bit, and then we'll be back on Monday morning, Lord willing, right around 9:15 area. Uh, and what's Grandpa say now? Does anybody know? Uh, um, oh, and I want to thank the guys for helping me out today. DLA was just a treasure. He's really gotten good at the candles and helping Grandpa, and he's got those twin little boys. And uh, Grandpa made some money today, uh, and Jeff he I don't know his exact numbers, but I'll probably know more of that stuff by Sunday, what everybody did or didn't do today. So I think everybody did real well, best I know. So think about eternity once in a while.